My name is Harper Mack, and I'm going to be talking about climate change, specifically in the Midwest because that is where I'm from. So it's a very at-home topic to me. Climate change will continue to impact our lives no matter what, because the increased levels of carbon dioxide just continues to rise. And carbon dioxide is harmful to our planet because it is absorbing the heat and the light from outer space and reflecting it back at our planet. So when we have an increased level of carbon dioxide, we also have an increased amount of heat being shot at our planet. So three impacts in the Midwest that I'm going to talk about are depth, specifically referring to the lake depth, specifically with Lake Michigan. Because Lake Michigan has seen the highest highs and the lowest lows within the last 10 years. And this leads to an increased erosion of that shoreline, which can be directly seen in Door County, Wisconsin. Because these property owners on the shore of Lake Michigan are having to put up sandbags and other shoreline protecting devices to protect their shorelines, but then also even their houses because they don't want their houses to flood because of the increased amount of water in Lake Michigan. And then also soil. The soil within the Midwest has become weaker and weaker by the year because of the decreased level of biodiversity, but then also the increased amount of invasive species because these animals are looking for the climate that they once had, which has now moved. And then finally, precipitation. The levels of precipitation within the Midwest has risen astronomically within the last 10 to 20 years, and this leads to things like flash floods and other things like that. So Lake Michigan gets its water through two ways, one being precipitation, and then the second one being runoff of other lakes and rivers. And so when we have a heightened level of precipitation, it directly affects the depth of Lake Michigan, which can be seen right here in this graph that is showing lake depth within the last 10 years. And then we can also see right here where Lake Michigan is, there's a heightened level of precipitation. This is the whole state of Wisconsin, and this is about where Lake Michigan is. And so right here, where this lower part is actually reflecting the heightened temperature of Lake Michigan, which is directly again caused by the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And this is harmful because there's less ice than on the lake, which actually leads to higher evaporation of this lake, which is really detrimental to the ecosystem of this lake. So then just overall, carbon dioxide in our atmosphere actually does impact our planet in many different ways. And I hope you have a lovely day.